Hello, my name is Annabella. Today I will share how my cultural identity shapes my teaching and how Christian values can help build a diverse, equitable, and inclusive classroom. I am proud to be Mexican American. This Aztec image reminds me of the deep history, strength, and resilience in my roots. Even though I was born in the U.S., I carry a strong sense of who I am. Knowing where I come from gives me purpose, and I want to help my students feel pride in their own cultural identities too. One special tradition in my culture is the quinceañera, celebrating a girl's 15th birthday. It's filled with faith, family, and music. This tradition taught me the importance of honoring milestones and sharing joy in the community. In my classroom, I want to honor students' cultures the same way by recognizing their stories and celebrating their experiences. This image reminds me of my parents. They worked in the fields to give us a better life. Their sacrifice taught me to value hard work, humility, and respect. These values are a heart of who I am. As a teacher, I will bring the same dedication and respect into how I care for and support my students. I believe that every child brings color, culture, and beauty into the classroom. My cultural background teaches me to honor those differences and see students as a whole people. My goal as a teacher is to create a space where everyone's voice matters and where learning is built on connection, trust, and mutual respect. Culturally responsive teaching means making sure every student feels safe, seen, and supported. It's about more than lessons. It's about love, listening, and creating space for everyone. The words, "all are welcome here," are powerful. In my classroom, those won't just be words on a wall. They'll be the way we live and learn together. As a Christian, my faith teaches me to lead with love, compassion, and fairness. The Bible reminds me that every student is made in God's image. That belief drives my passion to be patient, forgiving, and kind in the classroom. Christian values help me see teaching not just as a job, but a ministry of love. Diversity is like a big puzzle. Each student brings a unique piece to the picture. Inclusion means helping each one find where they fit, not by changing them, but by welcoming who they already are. In my classroom, I want every student to know they are part of something meaningful and whole. I come from a culture of strength, art, and resilience. Figures like Zapata and Frida Kahlo show how we fought for freedom and expressed deep emotions through creativity. These influences help me bring boldness and beauty into my teaching. I want to empower students to share their stories just as my culture has shared ours. One of my goals is to include students' cultures in my lessons, whether it's through music, stories, celebrations, or food. I'll find ways to reflect the students in my classroom. When kids see their backgrounds in the classroom, they feel valued, and that feeling can open up doors to deeper learning and connection. This image shows the difference between equality and equity clearly. Equality gives everyone the same help, but that doesn't always work. One student may still struggle to see. In the classroom, we must go beyond fairness. We need to focus on each child's needs, and that means aiming for equity, not just equality. Equity means meeting students where they are and giving them what they need to grow. That may look different for each child. Some may need extra time, others more support or different tools. As a teacher, I will be flexible and intentional, always asking, what does this child need to succeed? In my classroom, equity will be part of everything I do. I'll build relationships, check in often, and adjust lessons to meet different learning needs. Like in this image, I will support each student individually because all children deserve a chance to shine, no matter their background or challenges. Racism is a real and painful part of our world. It divides people and limits potential. As teachers, we must help break those chains. We can't stay silent. We must teach truth, listen deeply, and lead by example. I want my classroom to be a space where injustice is challenged and every child is valued. Children are naturally open and curious. When we expose them to diversity early, we help them build empathy and understanding. Learning alongside kids who look, speak, and think differently helps everyone grow. Diversity doesn't divide us. It makes us stronger and prepares our students for the world. My faith reminds me that love drives out hate and light overcomes darkness. As a Christian, I'm called to stand against racism and injustice with courage and kindness. My classroom will be a place of healing and hope where every child is seen as a child of God and treated with dignity. Kindness is powerful. I will model respect, patience, and acceptance daily. I'll use books with diverse characters, celebrate cultural differences, and teach students how to listen and care for each other. These simple actions build a culture where kindness isn't just encouraged, it becomes a classroom's heartbeat. Like a plant, I'm still growing. Understanding my own identity helps me connect more deeply with others. I've learned to be open, humble, and always learning. As a future educator, I know I'll make mistakes, but I also know I'll keep growing so I can be the best version of myself for my students. I dream of a joyful, colorful classroom where students feel safe, seen, and excited to learn. Will laughter, culture, and kindness fill the room, where learning is active and every student feels they belong. This vision drives everything I do and reminds me why I chose to become a teacher. Teaching is a light I'm committed to carry. I will continue learning, adapting, and advocating for each child. The light bulb represents ideas, growth, and hope, what I want to offer in every lesson. With God's guidance and my cultural roots, I will light the path forward for my students.